was certainly true for the Flopsy Bunnies. Benjamin Bunny had grown up and married his cousin Flopsy. They had a large family of little bunnies, not very well off, but always cheerful and full of mischief. They lived in a cozy burrow near the edge of a garden, and they often went out in search of scraps and vegetables. But sometimes scraps weren't enough, and so on lucky days they visited Mr. Gregor's compost heap, a place where lettuce, leaves, and old carrots were tossed aside. To the Flopsy Bunnies, it was a treasure. One day, the whole bunny family set off quietly, hopping through the grass, ears perked for danger. Benjamin led the way. The compost heap was full of goodness that day. Plenty of lettuces, overgrown and soft, but still delicious. The little bunnies munched and munched, and as their tummies filled, their eyes began to droop. Lettuce, as you may know, has rather sleepy effect on rabbits. Soon all 6 little bunnies were fast asleep beneath the cabbage stalks. Their ears twitched now and then, and they ran out of the tiniest little snores. Benjamin Bunny sat close by, keeping watch. He nibbled a bit, but before long he too dozed off. But none of them noticed a shadow creeping closer. It was Mr. McGregor. He had come out with a basket looking for weeds together, and there, in the middle of his garden, were bunnies asleep. He tiptoed over. He didn't like rabbits, not one bit. He opened his sack and, one by one, scooped up the little bunnies, all 6, and tied them in a bundle with a string. Then he placed them in the bottom of his sack. Benjamin Bunny, who had been hiding behind the cabbage, was now very awake. He peeked out, saw the sack, and panicked. He had to save his children. But Mr. McGregor had gone inside the house, leaving the sack by the garden wall. Benjamin darted over to it and tugged the string, but his paws were not strong was Thomasita Tittlemouse, a tiny wood mouse who lived in a nearby edge. Benjamin asked in a whisper, "Please, can you help me undo this string?" Thomasita twitched her nose and nodded. With her little teeth, she chewed through the string, bit by bit, until at last, snap, it gave away. The sack opened and tumbled 6 sleepy bunnies, blinking in the sunlight. "Quick, hide," Benjamin whispered. The little bunnies scurried away into the bushes, shaking lettuce leaves from their fur. But Benjamin had one more thing to do. He and Thomasita filled the sack with old vegetables, turnip tops, beetroot leaves, a rotten apple or two, and tied it back up again. Just in time, Mr. McGregor returned, grumbling about his lunch. He lifted the sack. "Heavy little pests," he muttered. But when he reached the kitchen and opened the sack, out rolled a moldy cabbage and a spoiled potato. He was very confused. As for the Flopsy Bunnies, they made it home safe and sound. That evening they cuddled close in the burrow, warm and safe, and they dreamed sweet dreams of lettuce and soft grass and kind mice with sharp little teeth. And this was it. I know it's a shorter story, but I still hope that it managed to put you to sleep, or to at least make you relaxed. I really hope you enjoyed this video. I am really happy I get to tell you some of these really old stories. But regardless, I hope that you have an amazing rest of